Hell yeah! Good evening, and welcome back. I'm Bushido for Dry Sucks AR here, and tonight I just wanted to share with you guys kind of how my day's been going, and put together a little compilation to kind of support it maybe a little bit. I started about 0330 playing War Thunder today, and it just didn't go well. It just seemed time and time after again, I was just knocked out. I wasn't getting any points, a lot of rush capping. And so I ended up in my AA. It did get better as the evening went on, or as I got into the evening. But most of the time, I seemed like I was in my AA. And I started out with the Americans this morning. I don't know if I started out, but I ended up going back and kind of flipping around, trying to change things up. And still I'd end up in my AA, and honestly I started getting pretty good with it, and I just wanted to throw this together. I see a lot of people running around AA and doing a great job, and we know AA can be just devastating, but I think a lot of people don't understand what you can do with it at times, even if you're not getting the kill. An example in front of me, this vehicle, early on when I got it, and I've been kind of filling some gaps, trying to get my trees leveled out so I have a good lineup when I go into RBs. So sometimes I'm stuck with something that's not the greatest. And this thing, the M15, just frustrated me until I started learning to drive backwards with it. So I get close to where I want to be, and then I flip around and I drive backwards. And I've gotten pretty good at it. But yeah, just want to touch on, hey, AA is an important part of a lineup, and sometimes that's what you end up falling back on. And so learning to use it well, and a good example of this, the Ostwind is just awesome. This vehicle, I carry a mix. I carry some AP, mostly for I carry mostly anti-air, but a little AP. This thing can wreak havoc if you catch a vehicle from the rear. The lighter ones like Hellcats, it will just chew up. I don't care where you're shooting from. It will tear them up. And again, AA can be used for more than anti-aircraft. Of course, hopefully we're all trying to shoot down the planes. But you'll see in the final part I add in here that it's all anti-armor. And it's not to say I get the final kill, but what I do is, harass the target or blind the target until something bigger can come along and kill the target. So again, like I said, this morning started out really bad, and I ended up being in my AA 9 times out of 10, I swear. Maybe it's not as bad as it sounds, because some of the footage I'm going to show you, I did do okay. I just ended up in AA eventually. But the final footage, the ending footage, I didn't have anything going on, and then I ended up my AA, and I ended up with 4 kills. And again, I see a lot of AA early on rush capping, which is kind of frustrating. And I kind of posted a video about the rush cap thing. But again, I also want to exemplify, hey, AA is part of a good lineup, a good combined arms. Have a plane in there, an AA in there, and then, your medium tank, a heavy tank. And again, I always start medium. I try not to handicap my team, because if you start heavy, you're probably gonna die and not be able to spawn. And I try to at least give my team 2 spawns. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw this together. It's real quick. I try to cut out all the lag and drag, but there's a couple spots where it drags, but there's a reason why. Remember target markers in replay? The target markers are not there, and it's kind of funny as I was setting this up, I was going, oh, there was that target. There was probably more targets of opportunity for me if I'd just been paying more attention. But anyway, yeah. So, give a thumbs up, thumbs down. Post your comments and tell me what you think about, ending up in AA, having a bad run and ending up in AA, and do you get very good with it? Anyway, I hope you all enjoy, and we'll catch you all later.